Hello everybody, Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over LEGO City Summer 2024 set images. Earlier today, I discussed the new jungle sub-theme, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing everything else. That means we have images for the harbor sets, the construction sets, there's a LEGO truck, a tow truck, a car transporter, and more. So in this video, I'm going to be going over all of these sets and breaking them down for you, giving my thoughts on them. Let's not waste any more time on this and just jump straight into it. Starting off with the first LEGO Harbor set that we have gotten in years. Now the box here just says Harbor. The Brick Fanatics website actually says Seaside Harbor with cargo ship. Either way, that's an apt description of the set. Supposedly it's going to be $110, which seems like a really good price for what we get here. There's actually quite a lot to this set. The cargo ship design I really like. I think it looks really good. It does not appear to be built on a more traditional sort of ship mold. It appears to be kind of a brick built base, but I can't tell exactly if that's the case or not. Either way, I really like the design of the ship here, and the shipyard is decent too. The crane isn't my favorite design, but I do think it looks pretty good overall. Something about it just looks a little off to me. I prefer the 2008 version myself, but overall pretty good. The big thing that really stands out to me here is this sort of seaside restaurant or shop building that we have here. Firstly, it's very detailed. I think it looks good. But it also feels a little bit out of place right next to a shipyards. It reminds me a little bit of the marina set from 2012. Not exactly like that, but that sort of idea. And it just feels like these are two things that should be in different places. You know, the cargo terminal should be one place, and this sort of seaside shop, restaurant, whatever it is, should be elsewhere. And so having them in the same set does feel a little bit weird to me. I think it doesn't totally jive on that level, but I like all the individual elements here. I think all the individual parts of this set come together really nicely. Unfortunately, just the final product of all of the sum of those parts, I'm not 100% sold on. Then we have the Robot World roller coaster. Now, this is supposedly going to be an $80 set, which I think looks pretty good for what we're getting here. There is quite a lot to this set. It's kind of a wacky set. Doesn't really feel like a LEGO City set to me. The big thing everyone's talking about is, I guess there's an Exoforce figure here for this roller coaster. I'm not really familiar with Exoforce, but it seems to be a big deal to some people. Overall, I think the color scheme here looks pretty good. I think it's a unique set design. It's just not really for me. It doesn't really feel like LEGO City. It's just kind of it's a fun play set, but it's just very out there and very different. So I see what they're going for. I think this is probably a set that will sell well. It just doesn't feel like it's particularly city to me, or particularly, it's just a bizarre set. That's all it is. Then after that, we have the LEGO delivery truck. Unfortunately, this is going to be $100, which seems really expensive, but the truck itself is gorgeous, way better than any other LEGO delivery trucks we've gotten in the past. 4 minifigures with this one. I love the cab design. We get a little forklift. We have lots of LEGO sets on boxes. The truck trailer design, it's a huge trailer. It looks really good. This whole set looks fantastic. If it weren't going to be $100 USD, I'd probably buy it in a heartbeat. But that means it's going to be 130 or 140 Canadian, which is really hard to justify for just a truck set, no matter how great it looks. And this does look fantastic. But yeah, I just don't know if I can justify that price, as amazing as this is. Those big stickered pieces, maybe they're prints, they're probably stickers, with the LEGO bricks on the back, also look excellent. I mean, all around great design. I really do like the cab design here as well. I think it's one of the best truck cabs they've done. Just got a high price point on this one. Then we have the heavy duty construction excavator. This is supposedly going to be $50 in the United States, which I don't think is a bad price. This seems like a pretty big set. And I'm just really excited to be getting some like legit construction sets again, finally, after so many years. The design here is excellent. It looks super clean. I love the way the arm is built. I love the way the cabbie is built. It looks like a very modern excavator. I love the scale here. I think they've done a fantastic job. This is probably my favorite set of the wave, and probably the one that will be a must buy for me, since it's been so long since we've gotten construction sets like this. I don't think we've ever got an excavator quite like this, sort of on this scale and with this level of detail. Again, the functionality in the arm looks fantastic. 3 minifigures with this one, all around just really excellent looking. The yellow and black sort of color scheme here works excellently. The way they've done the side paneling, I think that looks great. All around, really solid set on this one. I'm a big fan. Then we have the mobile construction crane. Now this one is apparently going to be $110, which is way too pricey for what we get. Yes, it's a nice model and it's a pretty big model, but it's not, doesn't seem like it's going to be that many more pieces than that excavator set. We also have had heavy duty cranes like this one in the past, or certainly sets more similar to this one. Now I'm super glad that we're getting a new one, because again, it's been a very long time. I'm pretty sure I have a set like this in my collection already, and at that really steep price point, this one just doesn't feel worth it to me. As great of a design it is, it doesn't feel special, it doesn't feel revolutionary, and it doesn't feel that different from previous iterations of, you know, a similar style of set. So there's just nothing that grabs me with this one that makes me think it's a must buy, especially at that high price point, but a really well designed set again. And like I said, I'm just super happy to see construction return after all these years. 2 sets is better than none, and they're 2 really good looking sets at that. Then we have the sports car transporter. Now this is supposedly an $80 set. It comes with 3 sports cars, all of which look pretty good. And then obviously we have a pretty big transport truck. This is one of the bigger transport truck sets I think Lego City has done. And I do really like the blue color here, though I think it maybe stands out a little bit too. Like, it doesn't feel super realistic. I like the color choice, but I don't feel like I'd actually see a bright blue truck like this driving on the street. Like I said, the race car builds are pretty nice. The one build is a little weird. It looks like it doesn't have back wheels. This yellow and black car, it looks cool, but like I said, the lack of wheels at the back kind of is throwing me a little bit. But otherwise, there's nothing to write home about here. It's a good looking set with some nice cars, but I already have a couple Lego car transporters at this point, so I definitely don't feel the need for another one, even if this is one of the nicer designs they've done. Then we have the double-decker Sightseeing Bus, which is apparently going to be a $30 set, and this looks pretty decent for a $30 set. I'm not sure I love sort of the curvy design. It looks a little bit cartoonish in my eyes. I have a double-decker tourist bus like this from a Lego City set way back in the day, one of the big sort of like city center sets, and it's a red tourist bus like this, but I just think it's a better design overall. The sort of black and red combo with the curves, like I said, it feels a little bit cartoonish and not quite as realistic of a bus build. It's still a very clean design, and I think it's pretty sleek looking overall, and red being my favorite color, I like it, but I think Lego has done better bus designs than this in the past, and so this is definitely one that I feel I can pass up on. Then we have a 4+ tow truck, which looks pretty good for being a 4+ set. I do quite like this red sports car that's getting towed. The tow truck itself, like I said, looks decent. I do wish it kind of had a closed roof, because that's the one thing that sort of draws me out and makes it really apparent that it is a 4+ set. I'm never going to be a big fan of 4+ sets. I'm never going to buy them. But as far as 4+ sets go, this one's pretty decent. The tow truck design is serviceable. The car design is pretty nice here as well. It doesn't scream 4+, though it does feel a little bit more simplistic than most sets. It doesn't scream 4+. I think it looks decent. not anything I'd ever buy, but not a bad 4+ set for what it is. Then, last but not least, we have a set that was actually revealed a day ago. This is the Downtown Streetcar. It's going to have 811 pieces. I believe it's $90 in the United States. It's $110 in Canada, $120 in Canada. And this is a fantastic set. If I didn't already have several like Lego trains and trams and streetcars, then this is definitely one I would buy. The color scheme here, red's my favorite color, so I'm a sucker for that. But also just the general design of this train looks so good. I think it's unquestionably the best passenger train tram design that Lego has done. The station actually looks pretty good here as well. Nothing crazy. It's not like the train station from a couple years, which I got, which I really like. Nothing like that. But the platforms do look nice. And I like some of these stickers that we've got going on here. The little coffee shop. I think those side builds, they're not the main focus of the set, but they look good. But this tram is just fantastic. It is such a great design that I almost still would think about buying it despite having several other similar style sets in my collection already. Like I said, it's very realistic. It's very well designed. The color scheme is great. The car design's fantastic. Yeah, overall, I really love this. This is probably my favorite set of the summer wave. And those are all of the summer 2024 Lego City sets. I tried to get through them in a somewhat timely manner. I will have timestamps in the description so that you can skim through the video as well. If you guys like this video, leave a like down below. It's a great way for you to show your support. As always, let me know your thoughts on these sets in the comments below as well. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on this Lego City wave. Do you like these sets? Do you not? What are your favorites? For me, like I said, that tram set is amazing. And I think there's some good sets in here. The Harbour, the Lego truck, and the construction sets are all pretty decent, even if some of them are maybe a little overpriced or have some weird elements going on there. That Excavator and the Tram are by far my two favorite sets of this wave. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys want to see more like this, Lego news videos, reviews, all that sort of stuff I have on my channel, do subscribe so you don't miss those videos when they come out. I'm going to be doing lots more Lego news videos with all of the summer set image reveals happening right now. I'm going to leave this video here though, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.